that wasn't too long of a wait between videos, thankfully. Yes, this is finals time for school, so you'll have to bear with me, but I will have time to make videos more frequently very soon. Thanks for coming back, guys, and welcome to viewer interaction video. Not really, but we can pretend to call it that. Team Rival here, and you guys are going to recommend me shit. Yeah, that's right. How is this going to work? Well, I outlined it in the Berserk video, but in case you were a little bit of a kiddie and you didn't watch that video, that's okay. You wouldn't be the first, and you won't be the last. In time, you'll be able to appreciate the manliness that's in that video. I had talked about how I just want people to recommend me anime and stuff. Anime, games, although, like I said, games, not so much, because unless it's really obscure or, you know, just something on Planet fucking 9 of video games, I've probably heard of it, and I've probably, you know, at least seen gameplay of it, at the very least, so. But feel free, like I said, don't recommend me fucking Call of Duty, because I will shoot you, I will come to wherever you live, and I will stab you multiple times. Manga, same with manga. If you recommend me Naruto, I will stab you in the fucking eye with a pencil. A dull pencil. Repeatedly. It will not be pleasant. Fair warning. I'm just letting you know. So, the way I'm going to go about this is, you know, you can recommend me series that you enjoy. That's obviously the point of this, you know. But don't just recommend me a series because you enjoy it. Recommend me a series that you think I'll really enjoy and sink my teeth into and I would want to make a video about, because that's the whole point of this video, is, you know, I want to find new anime and shit to review and things like that, and what better way than to ask the viewers, and, you know, maybe they'll appreciate me a little bit more or something like that. But I just figured it's a cool idea. But I'm just going to pretty much ramble on about my tastes and things like that, and perhaps, you know, after hearing this video, you'll think of a series or something of the sort that you'll want to recommend to me. Even if it's TV or movie or something like that, take your best shot. Like I've said, I've seen a lot of things in my day, so the less mainstream it is, the more likely that I will review it or something like that, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so, in terms of anime, you guys pretty much won't know my anime taste, right? I would think so. Manly. Has to be manly. None of this kiddie, Nick Jr., you know, face, the little fucking face, there was different colors and shit. Get that shit out of here. Manly all the way. I like a lot of action. Not so much just, oh, fighting, you know. I want blood. I want people dying. There needs to be death. There needs to be lots of death. I need explosions. It just needs to be really over the top for me to appreciate it. I like something with a good story, too. I don't want to hear about, you know, some come-in-of-age story about a little kid who cries about his best friends. I don't want to hear about a shitty story about some character I don't give a fuck about because the whole series sucks and what's the point of it? Bleach. But, I don't... You know what I'm saying. I want something that has a riveting, gripping, like, this'll grab me by the balls and it won't let go until, you know, I've seen every episode. Good example of that, Phantom Requiem for the Phantom. That just had an amazing storyline. I reviewed it in the past. That's a great series. That's a pinnacle in storytelling. Berserk, I talked about it. That has a great storyline. Things like that. Things that'll really make you, you know, question what's going to happen in the next episode, you know. Where is it taking me? You know, if I can predict it, I don't want to watch it. You know, you gotta give me, I like thrillers, you know, I like high adrenaline, like, things that invigorate my mind. I don't, you know, I like a popcorn flick and that sort of stuff every now and then, but, you know, get my mind, you know, moving a little bit. My mind needs to be stimulated by these stories, not Naruto, where it's just like, every time I fucking watch an episode or try to read the manga, that's been a failure for as long as I can tell. But I like, for some reason, not that this is, I'm really a chauvinist or sexist or anything like that, but usually the less female interaction there is, the better. Females are pretty stereotyped in anime. You know, example, oh, there's the girl that yells at everyone and they all fall on the ground. Whoa, like in fucking Full Metal Alchemist and Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. I would like to avoid, not that you know, a good example of a story that has a good female lead is Claymore. Phantom Requiem for a Phantom. Again, had a great female lead. So, you know, if you're going to recommend me a story, don't recommend me a story with stereotypical characters, is pretty much what I'm trying to say. You know, where they're stock, like, oh, here's, like I said, here's the girl, she makes everyone laugh, and she says something stupid, and they all fall, and their feet are pointed in the air. You recommend me that shit, I will cut your throat. I'm being serious. So, I mean, a sense of humor is good in an anime, I think, but it is not always essential, and sometimes I don't even think it's warranted. You know, you're always going to have jokes in anime, for the most part, unless it's like Fist of the North Star, where there's like maybe 1 or 2 jokes throughout the whole entire series, and they're usually by Kentaro, like fucking someone up beyond belief, and they don't realize it, and then they realize it, and then they explode. That's the joke in Fist of the North Star. But humor for me in anime is not essential. I don't, like I've said in the past and in prior videos, I don't find anime that funny usually, but I'm always open to new things. So if you, like I said, if you think I'm gonna enjoy it, recommend it. You never know, I might. But give me a good reason to watch it. Don't give me, oh, you should watch the series because it's a good series. Tell me why I will like this series. Music, I do like something with a catchy ass soundtrack. Case point, Initial D. That has the greatest fucking soundtrack, just about, of any anime out there. I listen to it in my car. Things that you could, you know, kind of get stuck in your head, you hum along with. You know, the Cowboy Bebop themes come to my mind. You know, I hum those sometimes. You know, the melody's nice. Things with a nice melody in terms of music that I'll actually listen to, not like ninja sounds like oh and shit like that. Like, that's not gonna get stuck in my head. But you know, if the music isn't the best, that's, you know, that's okay, as long as the rest of the series, you know, holds up all right. Then I'll be pretty content with that. Doesn't really matter from what age, I don't think, but typically it'll have to be something from like maybe the 80s or the 90s. Maybe 2000s, you know, maybe there's some series I haven't seen that have come out in this age, you know, this decade, or whatever the hell you want to say that I haven't seen. But, you know, like I said, try to recommend me things that are not just mainstream, like Ghost in the Shell. Like, obviously I've fucking seen Ghost in the Shell at some point, you know, maybe not the whole series, but I've fucking seen a decent amount of it, and, you know, the movie, Standalone Complex, shit like that. I've seen that. Don't recommend me Ghost in the Shell. I've already seen it. Don't waste my time. You know, if I've seen it, don't take it to offense. I've seen a lot of things. I'm 21 years old. I'm a grown man. I've seen a lot of stuff. But, like, you know, like I said, if there's a good chance you think I've seen it, then I've probably seen it. But if you don't think I've seen it, recommend it to me, and you know, I'll tell you if I've seen it, and you can recommend me something else. That's cool. Let's get, you know, give me some, I want some surprises. Don't just give me some stereotypical, you know, kind of anime community bullshit. Think outside the box. Remember when I did that? Think outside the box. You know, in the Initial D video. Try doing that, and I think you will be able to recommend me some good series that I'll be able to review in the future. You know, I'm gonna get some anime for Christmas. I'm really hoping to get some shit. I want to get Spriggan, but I can't fucking find that series for my life, and it really sucks. I really want that. Not the series, the movie, whatever you want to call it. The DVD, the film. I want that, and I can't find it. They took it off of Right Stuff because they suck. Oh, excuse me. If it's on streaming, Netflix, even better. Although I've pretty much browsed and caroused all of Netflix and pretty much picked out all the series I think are worth watching. There's like 3-star series on there, you know, maybe 4 stars. Nothing that's like 5 stars, like must watch. It's always like, you'll be alright if you don't watch this, I think. And, you know, if I have to go on the computer to download it because it's not available in America, Have I ever been opposed to that? Hell no. I will do that in a fucking instant and not even think twice about it. You know, oh, I don't support the community, support the industry, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a shit. You know me. I could care less. But I think that's pretty much it. You know, I didn't think this was going to be too long of a video. You guys should have a pretty good idea. You know, if you have any questions as to, you know, things, elements I might have missed that, you know, you wonder about, you know, do I like this or do I like this? Or do I like none of the above? You know, comment, that sort of stuff. Give me ideas, people. Let's go. Let's be a little creative. Let's, you know, instead of just fucking subscribing for whatever reason, actually participate. Because, you know, that's the whole point of YouTube. And if you participate, maybe I'll have a smidge more of incentive to make videos. But anyways, guys, I'm out.